Today will be remembered by the Palantir community. A massive partnership has been announced today. And this isn't any ordinary one. This could potentially pull more to Palantir, which is the missing puzzle to reach $1 trillion. What is happening? And why is this really important? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. Palantir's stock price is having one of those classic moments today. A bit of a dip earlier on, like it was catching its breath, but then, out of nowhere, it started to climb back up slowly. And honestly, it makes total sense. Because today, a wave of massive headlines hit the wires, and all of them had one name in common: Palantir. But here's where it gets wild. The biggest of those headlines? A huge partnership. And not just any regular deal. This one dropped a full-on bombshell. A major company is stepping up and teaming with Palantir, and this isn't just a handshake photo op. This partnership could seriously move the needle, not just today, but down the road too. Why? Because a collaboration of this size doesn't just mean revenue or headlines, it opens doors. It sets Palantir up to be in the conversation for more contracts, bigger opportunities, and deeper integration into the industries that matter. We're talking about a setup that could lead to more long-term momentum and potentially push that stock price even higher. And the thing is, one analyst basically confirmed what many of us were already thinking. He pointed out that the way Palantir is moving right now, how fast they're scaling, how quickly they're adapting, it's only a matter of time before this snowballs into something even bigger. The signs are all there. So if you believe in this company's future, now's the time to make sure you've got enough Palantir in the bag. And hey, we've even made that easy for you. Right now, you can actually get Palantir stock for free. Yup, seriously. Just click the link in the description, follow the instructions, and start stacking. It's that simple. Now, jumping back in, you might be wondering, what does all this really mean for Palantir's price chart? What's the actual impact of today's news? Well, an analyst broke it down pretty clearly. He said Palantir's stock actually jumped back above a key moving average line, the 20-day one, thanks to today's partnership announcement. So this wasn't just some random bounce. It was a rally based on real news, solid fundamentals. But here's where it gets interesting. He also pointed out that the stock is still dealing with resistance from another short-term average line, the 10-day. So the real question is whether that point was just a quick bounce, or if it turns into a solid breakout. Another scenario? If Palantir dips again and falls under that 20-day line, then we could be looking at another round of price pressure. But let's be real, when a company drops headlines like this, partners with major players, and gets analysts talking about future upside, it's hard not to feel bullish. Palantir's building momentum, and this could be just the beginning. So what just happened? Well, Palantir just made a serious move. On Monday, its shares jumped after the company announced a major new partnership with none other than Accenture. And this isn't just some small collab. This is a federal government-level deal. Yeah, we're talking big league stuff here. So here's what's going on. Palantir and Accenture are officially teaming up to roll out powerful, AI-driven solutions designed specifically for U.S. federal agencies. Their goal? To solve the biggest, most complex operational challenges in government. Things like streamlining critical workflows, making faster, smarter decisions, and boosting overall efficiency. Real, mission-critical things. Accenture's bringing in an army of about 1,000 employees who are already focused on federal government work. And they're going to be trained to use Palantir's cutting-edge AI platform. That means there will be a powerful joint delivery force made up of both Accenture and Palantir, ready to deploy automation at scale inside government systems. And this partnership? It's no fluke. Palantir has already been crushing it this year, setting multiple new stock price records as its footprint in the federal sector continues to expand. On the flip side, Accenture's been feeling the heat lately, falling a bit short in some key financials because of the recent budget tightening push in government. So this is a win-win. Palantir gets deeper into federal systems, and Accenture gets the muscle it needs to stay competitive in this space. Accenture Federal Services CEO, Ron Ash, put it best. He said they're building something scalable with Palantir, something that puts real AI decision-making directly into the fabric of how government agencies run. This is about empowering leaders to move faster, make better choices, and deliver real results. Now, here's where it gets really interesting, because this isn't just about one deal. According to one analyst, this could be the spark that leads to even more government contracts coming Palantir's way. And if you've been following Palantir long enough, you know what that means. Once the doors open with one agency, the floodgates usually follow. More deals, more revenue, more momentum. And let's not forget, when those contracts start rolling in, smart money starts paying attention. That means institutions, hedge funds, and the big players on Wall Street start upping their stakes. And remember what some folks on Wall Street have already said? That Palantir has the potential to become a trillion-dollar company. With moves like this, that vision doesn't sound so far-fetched anymore. Palantir isn't just playing the game, it's rewriting the rulebook. In fact, we're already seeing the results right now. Palantir wasn't just having a good run, it absolutely dominated the first half of 2025. We're talking about the top-performing stock in both the Nasdaq and the S&P 500. Yeah, out of hundreds of tech and blue-chip names, Palantir came out on top. That's a major statement, not just about investor hype, but about real performance, growth, and momentum. This kind of move doesn't happen by accident. It's the result of Palantir doing all the right things, securing massive government deals, pushing the boundaries of AI adoption, and positioning itself as the go-to platform for decision-making across some of the world's most complex organizations. From defense to healthcare, energy to finance, Palantir is weaving itself deep into industries that are not only recession-resistant, but also mission-critical. And look at the timing. This top performer recognition comes right as they announce a new AI-powered partnership with Accenture, one that's targeting one of the largest customers on the planet, the US government. That alone shows you the kind of trajectory this company is on. It's not slowing down. It's accelerating. When you zoom out, this moment in 2025 is the result of everything Palantir has been building for years. Their focus on long-term growth, not just flashy short-term wins, is finally being realized. They've proven that their technology isn't just futuristic, it's necessary. Governments need it, enterprises need it. And now, Wall Street is finally waking up to that fact. So when you hear analysts and insiders calling Palantir a potential trillion-dollar company, it's not just some wild dream anymore. It's a picture that's starting to come into focus. And if the first half of 2025 is any indication of Palantir's heading, we might just be watching one of the greatest tech stories of the decade play out in real time. And even looking at the long term, Palantir's future is looking seriously bright. Just listen to what this one analyst pointed out. Palantir isn't just building great tech, they're actually setting the standard for how modern startups operate today. In fact, Y Combinator's own CEO, Gary Tan, who, by the way, was Palantir's 10th employee, said that AI founders are out there closing massive deals by copying Palantir's playbook. The strategy? It's all about being forward-deployed engineers. That means not just building software, but embedding yourself with the client, learning their needs firsthand, and delivering custom solutions that make people say, "Whoa, I've never seen anything like that. Take my money." Tan said that's exactly how Palantir broke through with government agencies and Fortune 500s. They filled the technical gaps that no one else could. And now, startup founders are using that same model to win 6- and 7-figure contracts. Fast. The best part? This approach is giving small, scrappy AI companies a real shot at beating giants like Oracle and Salesforce. Why? Because instead of just selling software, they're showing up, listening, and building things that actually work. And guess who pioneered that approach? Palantir. So yeah, if the most ambitious AI startups today are using Palantir as the blueprint, you already know this company is built for the long haul. But what is your opinion on this? Comment down below. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on the screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then turn on the notifications bell on this channel. Missing an important Palantir update might make you lose money, so don't risk it. Also, please share this video with as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.